Hello, welcome back to the Commander's Field Manual. I'm Jade Star.
And I'm GuavaMoment. I'm excited for this episode. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah,
We're diving
well,
down
good
the
to have
hockey
you back,
hole.
buddy.
Yeah. I apologize for the embarrassing
Avenger
loss you
plotting new
suffered, but
course.
sometimes these things just happen in the world of hockey.
No, congrats for being in the playoffs for the first time in 11 years.
You know, it's a little bit embarrassing to have gone that long, but I, definitely GuavaMoment, am proud to be a part of the Hockey League once again.
Okay, you should. Getting back to the video, I realized I hadn't been to the black market in a very long time. I noticed that there was the Superior Aim PCS, which is plus 15 aim to any soldier of our choosing. And
It's pretty damn
I realized, Well, I realized somebody very special didn't have a PCS.
Ah, of course. Natural choice.
So now I have a sniper with 132 aim.
I would be remiss if we went without commenting on that. That's slightly above average.
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Setting
So what's
course
on the agenda
Sector
for
16,
XCOM today?
Indonesia.
Let's see, last time I got interrupted while making contact with Indonesia, because I want to go clear that facility out of it. Push that
Okay.
Avatar project down to like a single pip.
It's been a while. We're doing well. Surprisingly so.
It turns out paying attention to the plot really helps reduce the plot ticker.
I didn't know there was a plot in this game. Sometimes I forget. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hello, XCOM? XCOM. Never gets old.
Yeah,
you loud and clear.
It's a good cutscene. That's, always slightly different each place you go to.
Very slightly. They did some fancy cinematography for this game.
Avenger plotting new
I'm kind of
course.
curious why Indonesia, or whichever island in particular that was on, was snowy. That does not look like a snow-filled region.
Well, maybe the climate changed after a whole bunch of the humans were, corralled, stop the spread of global warming and all that.
Right, less CO2 gases, maybe, sure. Maybe
course, yeah.
Illyrium is a much cleaner, environmentally more friendly energy source.
Yes, maybe the Advent invasion was better for Earth than we might have thought.
I mean, for the planet, sure, but what about the people?
Well, fuck the people. There'll always be more people.
Yeah, sadly, isn't that the case?
You know what one of the first things GuavaMoment, did when I started playing this game? Is installed the mod that tells you what you need for research so that I could just sell everything else on the black market.
Ah, yes, I've seen that mod on your computer. It was handy. I never got around to installing it.
Well, that's okay. This is a pretty pure playthrough anyway.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the AWC retroactive, it's pretty standard. Cyamp, but it costs 200 supplies. Got 200 supplies. I could make that.
That's a squeeze, though.
I mean, that would be super good, but I wanted to go build the radio relay in Indonesia so I could get Oceania as a continent lockdown.
Wow, that damn plot. Keeping us from our fun toys.
Well, I mean,
Setting course
we'll give
for
Shellshock
Indonesia.
a day off for the next mission until we get the advanced Cyamp, and then we can just have her kill everything.
Oh, sure, yeah. We'll have our fun. Just not right now.
No, it's just, she's training on, what is it? Solace. Yeah,
Yes.
That's important, possibly.
We're reading
Actually, that's a
this-
pretty good one, just in case anyone gets mind controlled. You can run your own psi up to them and have them nullify psi effects within a
Setting
4
course
square
for
radius.
Western United
That is
States.
pretty nice, especially later on in the game when that can be a little bit deadly, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, we saw those avatars last time, and they mind controlled my sniper just without trouble. It's
So-
good to have a way of countering that.
So much
Welcome,
fun
Commander.
mind control can be.
I'm starting to get a hint at what might have been that blocking point you were telling me about before recording.
Yes, something that the viewers might not know about GuavaMoment is that I haven't finished
Why'd you do
XCOM
this?
2. Ever. Not once.
But you're the only one who can pull this
We'll
off.
talk about that in a minute.
You know, I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums.
Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa. Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secured beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out.
Go on. We're counting on you.
That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
Machines are people too.
Oh, of course.
They have feelings.
Sort of. Yeah, maybe a
We're
little bit.
now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel
That's
that
a lot
we
of
may be on
text,
the cusp
Tigan.
of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we
Why-
have long sought.
Why was bouncing the gremlin out of the portal like necessary to research the Avatar corpse that we?
Well, you
Our
know,
work is
Or no,
you
no,
have
wait,
to
the
know-
one in the stasis suit,
Commander.
not the one we killed.
Despite the unexpected
You have to know the
outcome
physics
our
of
tests
these
on the
things,
alien
you know,
psionic
before you
gate,
start poking
I
away.
firmly
Yes.
believe the experiment itself was absolutely critical to our future operations.
Also, some
We
sublime
now
editing
understand
on your part,
exactly
playing the
how
Stargate
gateway
theme for that whole
functions
cutscene.
and what will be required.
Excellent
should we
musical
attempt to
timing
pass
on your
through.
part.
Still, I must admit,
I know what you're
I do
doing.
feel some
This isn't
regret
for Persia
for
2008.
that
It's not happening. That.
even if it is only.
Ah, damn. Well, it can't say I tried.
Thanks for finally finishing that, though. 3 years later.
Oh, of course.
Because I know that you, GuavaMoment, were a big part of the Prince of Persia thread.
That's right. You know, one of my favorite Let's Players, 9 Gear Crow. I love that guy. He and his pals, Blind Sally and C. Jacobs, they're just some of the best Let's
Commander,
Players
we
out
have the
there.
position
Oh
of
no, a
vulnerable
UFO!
that's
Yeah,
set down
it
in this
landed.
region. If we move
Like,
fast,
intact,
there's a chance we could
suspiciously
recover a
close to our
nice
HQ.
load of supplies and equipment.
Yes, that's definitely not a bad thing. Why don't we just ignore it?
I don't know. I feel like we should do something about that.
Oh, alright. Operation Oh My God Shield. Let's hope you make use of shields on this mission.
Well, not these guys. Well, not all of them.
Oh.
For this mission, I wanted to bring Morgatini because I wanted to see how ridiculous 132 aim is. And then I made sure to bring everybody else who still needs promotions.
Ah, that might be a good plan when you have someone who could kill perhaps everybody from halfway across the map for having, say, 132 aim.
Menace 1-5, UFO site coordinates locked in.
So I really wanted to try to
Move
promote
secure the area,
some of the
neutralize
other
all
people, try to get them up
Siamo in una
to
posizione nascosta.
And with the recent influx of plot, we might be approaching the end times pretty soon, so I gotta get that done now.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I, GuavaMoment, person who has not finished XCOM 2, definitely did not give up very close to this mission because of certain things that might be happening soon in the video game XCOM 2. Was that overly specific? I don't know.
No, it's still a little vague. I can't tell if you got to the final mission and then said fuck it, or, like, before that and then said fuck it.
No, I didn't get to the final mission.
Oh, okay.
If I had, though, I probably
did you say
would be
fuck it
pretty
because
upset.
of the golf balls?
Perhaps.
Okay.
We'll see in the near future. We'll see what I, GuavaMoment, have to say about that when we get there.
So I was trying to look around the map, like, did this thing, like, land and create a crater? Because it's in a bowl, basically.
It seems like they found a perfectly UFO-shaped parking spot, actually.
Yeah. And then I'm not sure what's with, like, the structures on the left. It looks like there's, like, a fenced-off, under-construction section of road that is not connected to anything else.
Well, they didn't want to land on top of the construction project, you know. Someday that might be a highway.
Hostile squad here.
But it's one lane, and it's fenced off, and it doesn't, like, extend off of one side of the map. It's just, like, 100-foot section of, we plan on having a road here.
I mean, have you ever
See,
been, like...
look, it's just...
Have you ever been driving in
make
the
it a
country?
shuffleboard path or something?
Well, I mean, hey, the aliens gotta have their fun somehow. I was thinking more like, you know, when you get to the end of a dirt road, like, in the backwoods, and, like, you know the road has ended, but you drive to the end of it before you turn around anyway. That's what the UFO has done here, I think.
No, because I don't live, like, on the outskirts of Canada. I live in, you know, urban California. I've not seen a dirt road.
Oh, well, I do, so, you know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I think this is about to be bullshit. So that space behind the rock, where there's totally not a red alert square, that
Yes.
means it should be safe to move there, right?
No
Yep.
problem, boss.
Yeah, see? Nothing. Wait. What?
Wait a minute. The red square appeared to be inside that rock.
Yes! I'm very unhappy about the outcome of that.
Wait.
That seemed kind of bullshit.
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. What the hell? Well, you got your revenge.
I feel like Mr. Jake Solomon should apply some retroactive changes to his game to improve their quality.
Are you saying that perhaps Jake Solomon should apply some changes that would make the game better overall in some way?
I am in fact suggesting that.
Okay.
I think it's only fair to us, the paying customers,
Yes,
that we
us.
purchase a product that is in a full and functional form.
Yes, especially on the platforms Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, and Xbox One.
No, fuck those
Especially
people.
on those platforms. oh yeah, okay, fuck those people then.
Man, that was one thing I was really happy about. If you've been following Julian Gollop's news about Phoenix Point, his the original creator of XCOM making a XCOM-like called Phoenix Point.
It's exciting
Yeah.
news.
Some of the community feedback, he asked, like, what areas of the game would you consider the most important? And the least important feedback topic he got was compatibility with consoles. Everybody's like, nope, fuck the consoles. We want this working on PC and designed for PC.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to specialize.
Yeah.
Gotta tell you, Alessandra really pulling her weight here.
Well, the problem I had is that there's not a whole lot of good cover at the front lip of the edge of the mesa I'm fighting at.
Yes.
So I'm trying to find where can I put her that's in cover that can actually still see down over the lip. And I think about now I'm just going to say fuck it. Because I realize the guy by the road has made a mistake in his orientation of cover.
Yeah, he seems to have been... You know, it's funny. He seems to have been trying to protect himself from the guy behind the rock that he can't see, that he could see somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. Very indecisive about where you want to
I
put
know.
this lady, though.
Yeah, I mean, behind the tree is good, but But if I go down here, I may not get the height advantage bonus, which I do love a good height advantage bonus, But, hey, I'm flanking, and I have a 100% chance to hit with a pistol from this range.
Always nice. And a critical, too, damn.
And he's poisoned with 1 health. So I can leave him alone. He's going to die.
Yeah, that guy is fucking dead. It's fun. It's fun getting to demonstrate all your new kit in like one go.
It is.
Understood.
It really
Moving
is.
out. Enemy patrol on the move.
I love those guys just standing around, being all casual,
Yeah.
while there's fighting happening like 50 feet away. Yo, fuck that
Turns out
guy.
plasma weapons like really silent, I guess. Maybe they're in one of those frequencies that most people can't hear. Like, man, I took a hearing test. I can't hear anything above 15, like, was it KHZs?
Ah, yes, of course.
So maybe Advent just, have low hearing frequency range.
It's kind of like the opposite of like dogs and dolphins. Like they're kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum there. Certain things they just can't hear.
So how about this bullshit? Moved up here, saw these guys. Like, Tallow, who is my phantom, had to be much closer to find them, but nope, moved up, got caught, and then that guy died of poison. Fuck him.
He was holding on for dear life anyway. I'm glad he's dead.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Wait, that throw is not quite... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that was an over-the-shoulder throw. Isn't that what people mean when they say throw it over the shoulder?
I mean, it certainly did go over his shoulder. Yes. Also, those rocks are on fire. I don't quite know how that works, but okay.
Rocks are flammable, right?
We just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO.
Most things are
Some
flammable.
kind of
It's
distress
really just a
beacon.
matter of how
We need to get
flammable.
inside that ship.
No, that's
and
right.
shut
I'm
down
sorry.
the
You're right.
signal
Right.
before
Like,
they
if
get
FTL
out
taught me
and
anything,
gas
rocks are
us.
inflammable.
Yes. Rocks also don't need to breathe, as it turns out.
Oh, I love doing that.
It's always so satisfying.
Hey, Empanada actually managed to hack something. Don't
That's
get used
impressive.
to that. Yeah.
That's got to be the first time and probably ever.
I think he got one. No, he got one like last video. I think
Oh.
it was the easy result. I think it was 100% chance was why. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now's probably a good time to tell these kind viewers that GuavaMoment actually am blind. So.
Right.
When
unfortunate.
people say that I do blind Let's Plays, they mean it a little bit more literally than usual.
That would be impressive.
Yeah, I know.
I think somebody made some like what was it ADGQ fame by blindly playing Punch Out.
Yeah,
If you say so.
and I blindly commentate. That's kind of my thing.
Okay.
I know it took what is the 47th video to reveal this to you, so
35th, but numbers aren't your thing.
Check it before you
I can
get
see
too
them.
close.
49th video to reveal this to you, but I figured you ought to know.
No, it's good. I believe you even had some good work in Parallel Worlds when you couldn't see the video, and were still able to accurately call out when and where the BMOSes were.
Yup. I, GuavaMoment, am familiar with my own Let's Playing history, so I already knew that thing you just said.
So.
I'm sorry, was Parallel Worlds before your time?
We got... We've got company. We have to focus on XCOM 2, the video game.
Coming in from the
Yes.
side. Watch
Now
the
is not the
back.
time for a trip down memory lane, Jade Star.
Right. I'm sorry. This was a super rude surprise. 2 mutons and Andromeda just walking out the door right on top of people.
I know, what the hell? That's like the worst thing that could come out of that door.
Pretty much. James Dean is now actually, like, behind the line of enemies. So if he wants to get cover, he has to go, like, into the UFO. And I really don't want to do that and find more things.
Well, I mean, XCOM UFO defense. It's like in the title almost.
Yeah, but they're the ones defending the UFO.
Well, fair enough. But pretty soon, it will be our UFO. Huh?
pretty soon I think it'll be our pile of Illyrium and alien alloys as we disassemble it.
Oh, okay. You probably should fire a grenade directly at James Dean, by the way.
I mean, he's kind of in the way of that. I want to fire a grenade basically where James Dean is, just I don't want James Dean to be there when, it explodes.
Well, it'd be the second time he would have gone out in an explosion.
Whatever you say.
I mean, if there is a way for James Dean to go out, it clearly would be like a giant explosion on his third mission.
Yes, absolutely.
See, there we go. Now we're safe.
I mean, safe by a definition.
I mean, safe from eating only apples, shooting him with a grenade.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the mutons look directly at him. They're like, oh, well, we have to take our anger out on someone.
Yeah, they tend to look at whoever's closest.
Yeah. Very simple.
That's right. I wanted to throw all of my skills in because I remember that you, GuavaMoment, were messaging me on Skype about Empanada having cereal as well as our sniper.
Yes, I remember this conversation very well.
So I wanted to make sure
thank you.
to get a little bit of cereal use in on a person or character class that normally doesn't have cereal. But I was then kind of upset to find that Empanada can't shoot the other muton from his current position, and that really kind of screwed a lot of my plans.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer.
Because apparently that giant beefcake of a muton is hiding behind the little post that got left behind from the explosion. Yeah, that post. Post
okay.
I'm going to shoot with much anger. Yeah, fuck that post.
Just trying to get the post out of the way so that the rest of your team can aim at it.
Yeah, that...
Yeah. It worked well, actually. It worked really well, I think.
That was super not helpful to my planning.
I like that the shortest path for Tallow to reach your teammates is by running directly through fire. That's always nice.
Well, it was not fire, it was just detection. He would have been detected going through the UFO, so we don't want to do that.
I thought that was the fire icon. Okay.
No, the fire is designated by actual fire. Remember those rocks that were on fire?
Yeah, those rocks that are now smoldering ash from being on fire.
Yeah, they're igneous, because, they ignite, right?
Sense. Yeah, of course, exactly. I mean, maybe that's how the humans really lost the war against the aliens. They just threw flaming boulders and nobody had any idea what to do.
Man, I wish I could get more than one of these suits.
I know, it is pretty badass.
Oh man, two
oh
cereals.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Splatter it all over James Dean, that's fine.
He's just ducking down and pops up hey, was that a muton corpse? What the hell?
That one's slightly more chufty. Slightly,
yeah. It has a lot of armor. Which
Yeah.
is why I'm really glad both of my snipers have Shredder on their sniper rifles, because
That's right.
there's nothing like being able to put long-range armor penetration on people.
Yeah, we are dealing with this problem, that's for sure.
I mean, it could have gone a little smoother. Empanada could have, not been blocked by a 6-inch wide Illyrium post, or not Illyrium, alien alloy post. James Dean could have not missed a shot on a giant muton right in front of him.
The sun was in his eyes, okay?
Yeah, That's
That's
all
why
right,
James
though.
Dean wears those sunglasses all the time, because he, doesn't want stuff like that to happen anymore.
Right. So, I'm unfortunately going to have to burn kind of my, my safety card here. Good old Tallow with the Mimic Beacon. Unfortunately, this will reveal him. But
Well,
it means the Andromedan's not going to murder somebody.
You very well may regret this when you need a Mimic Beacon next.
I kind of need a Mimic Beacon now. Thankfully, I haven't shown it off during the LP. But Andromedans have a secondary attack where they just lob a giant goddamn glob of acid, the stuff that's inside the suit, at people. And it does a lot of damage. And then inflicts the acid burn status. And sucks.
You know what? It's probably best if such an attack were directed at the Mimic Beacon instead of any of your fleshy friends.
Right. Typically, though, it doesn't fire that if it can't hit multiple people with it.
Oh.
But considering Duke Nukem and Empanada are right next to each other, they would have been prime candidates for that attack had I not thrown the Mimic Beacon.
Well, thank goodness. That's called counter tactics right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made a mistake, my large friend. Wow, look at him go.
Okay, now it's not so bad. We only got 5 HP left.
Why did he do that? That seems like a very tactically bad idea for that man.
They just really hate holograms. They will, like, move into bad positions, and I don't know. I'm thinking behind the scenes, if a Mimic Beacon is up, the AI just completely ignores the normal soldiers. Like, they just go out of its thought process completely, as if they didn't exist. They don't care about getting flanked by them or whatever, and they only see the Mimic Beacon.
It's kind of like that old myth about bulls getting agitated by the color red. They see the color light blue and they're just like, fucking damn it!
It's the motion of the cave, not the color.
Oh yes, it is. It's the motion of the hologram when you shoot it.
I mean, maybe we put some sort of, like, alien infuriating, like, light pulses or something. Maybe they, like, are sensitive to strobe lights or... who knows?
Anti-alien pheromones, perhaps. You don't want to know how Tygan extracted those.
Okay, so this suit only has 13 health. It's not taking cover. It's dead.
Okay?
It's in the middle of, like, 4 people. However, I want to specifically kill this with eating only apples in the hopes of getting her to promote at the end of the mission. So I need to find a way to put this suit into apples can kill it range, but not accidentally kill it with somebody else. And you know what's great for dealing small amounts of damage?
Pistols.
Pistols.
Hell yeah. It's a good thing you have snipers.
Yeah.
Be careful. Not too hard.
No, I would have taken a third shot.
Promotion, here we come. Promotion?
That's it.
Nope.
What the
Sadly.
fuck?
Gonna need
Yeah,
to
right.
react
What the
soon.
fuck?
All this effort won't happen, really.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you're close, then.
Yeah, she might promote at the end of the mission. You know, just
Yeah.
completing the missions is worth some XP.
Yeah.
So, hey, knock knock, aliens, anybody still left inside? I blew up an entire, like,
I can
wing,
handle that.
like, section of your craft.
Yeah, anybody that's left, they don't seem all that bothered by
Who
it.
got the thing?
I like the Muton just kind of chilling, leaning up against the wall there. Just like, I'm on break.
He's not actually dead, he's just pretending to be dead until you leave. Then he's gonna
That's
sneak
clever.
away.
This was a little
my
risky,
way.
but, I mean, we could mostly see this was safe.
The power supply on this ship is likely to be a newer variation of the Illyrium core driving the Avengers.
I think the
systems.
key word here is mostly.
Menace 1-5, that's the distress beacon. Move in and disable it before the aliens get a bead on the UFO.
Also, I just needed Empanada to get line of sight to the workstation so I can hack it.
Attempting infiltration.
Clever.
That way, I don't have to worry about the timer anymore.
I had completely forgotten there was a timer because I, GuavaMoment, am very bad at XCOM 2, so...
So let's get hacking enemy protocol to make me permanently better at hacking. Nope. God damn it, Empanada.
It's never going to happen. You're never going to succeed at one of those.
It's a 68% chance to permanently up his stat by 20. And he, like, barely pushed the bar.
We've knocked out
He's
the
like a-
alien
he's like a
distress
C
signal.
student, really.
Looks like the skies are quiet.
Not quite an underachiever, but also definitely not willing to be an overachiever.
I was maybe kind of upset at Empanada in that moment.
Will do.
Because, you know, as much as we've made him a hacker, he's no Angry Lobster. Angry Lobster got that enemy protocol. First try.
I
No
wouldn't mind
problem.
getting a closer look at their flight
Lobster.
computer.
Yeah.
Ours could probably
Rip
use
the
some
only
updates.
casualty thus far.
Yeah, I know. Except for Lobster, this campaign has gone swimmingly.
I wonder if Lobster would be mad that we then recruited and gave the AI that murdered him a body and put him on the team as a valued member.
You know what? I think he would say, that's fair. Fair kill, you know? He'd be a relatively calm Lobster, given the circumstances.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's see, I
Put him
should
in
have been paying more
then.
attention. Oh, that's right, I didn't bring one of my medic supports, so I just have a couple of
Don't
med
come
kits
back
randomly on people.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, because last time I forgot to bring any, and that was kind of a mistake, but, you know,
Yeah,
we
probably,
got this. Yeah, everybody's got, stuff. So, what is it? Oh, yes, it's a sectopod and a couple of advents. And, I know where they are, and I don't want to activate them
I'm
yet.
going.
But, you know what I can do without activating them?
Oh-ho!
Maybe. Oh, there was a pixel. Hold
Yeah,
on.
pixels?
Come on. No,
Oh.
wait, a little bit to the left. There. Whoa, yes, there. Do it.
There you go.
Heads down!
Pixel hunting always works. Wow, you shot it into the darkness. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Even the fog of war is surprised by your actions.
Well, I know there's something over there.
Sure, yeah. The other characters know there's something over there. They just haven't had
whatever
time to
you
relay
say.
it yet.
Oh, I'm sure they can relay it.
Got it covered.
You know, this is near future. They got helmets and maybe shared
Would you
vision
say so?
cams and stuff. Whatever.
They've got helmets. It's just like Mass Effect. They're just invisible.
Yeah, they got like the AR helmets. So that's the augmented reality
Right.
stuff, right? I don't know.
Right, exactly. Except for Duke, because good luck fitting that fucking hair in a helmet.
So, hey, wait a minute. Hey, you assholes, what about this?
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
that wall.
Okay, that seemed like that should have exploded sooner, but whatever. Everybody took the damage they were supposed to, so I'm fine with that.
Yes, the mine was just having a bad day.
Yeah, it's just a little bit delayed, you know. It woke
Yeah.
up late for its fuse.
Right,
And,
exactly.
hey, they're all in a nice circle or cluster, so I could bomb them again, and then friendly fire. What friendly fire? Oh, the signal beacon, the thing that I had to
yeah.
hack.
Take
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that that's out of the way already.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to lose the opportunity to try to hack it and get enemy protocol on my hacker.
I know. And as we both know, it totally would have succeeded if you had done that.
Right.
Because that's just how this game works. If you blow
I have-
up your
Like
chance
this
to do
one.
it, it definitely would have worked.
Yeah. And I have so much faith in Empanada as a hacker. We are going to try to hack the Sectopod.
Good fucking luck. Luck.
No, it's whatever. Oh, we got it. See, look at that.
Nice! Oh.
It was on the goddamn bar. I need to go look at my files and see what user submitted Empanada,
It's too
and I am
much
buying them an avatar of like the enemy protocol icon and giant red text saying I am the worst XCOM 2 hacker ever.
Just count the pixels. Count how many pixels away from succeeding it was.
Yeah.
Make that the text size. Wow. It's sad almost.
God damn it. Oh, but hey, you know what never fails? Blaster bombs.
Hey, blaster bombs are always good. Careful about that friendly fire, man.
Better
Yeah,
start
whatever.
running.
That console served its purpose.
It serves its purpose unless you want to learn how to fly a UFO, in which case, well, you're kind of screwed now, aren't you?
No, that was the distress beacon.
We've knocked
Oh,
out the
okay.
alien distress signal.
We
Looks like
Bradford,
the
we
skies
already
are
did
quiet.
that. No, the flight console is that thing to the left of Tallow right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that thing.
I like that the sectopod is looking at you even though it doesn't know you're there.
Yeah, he's concealed. Come on.
Sectopod's just like, wait, I think there might be something over there.
I think I hear some stealth happening.
What is that silent
spotted.
running I can hear? Help?
Well, it's dead in one hit, but I've kind of exploded a lot of the cover to move up to.
Yes.
So So I'm just trying to find somewhere where Apples can take a shot at it from. So if she hits, she probably kills it, and that's worth a lot of experience, so she might promote off of it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, here we go.
Damn it.
Nope.
Well,
Shot failed to connect.
Well, that's unfortunate.
it sure is.
Weapons dry.
I mean, we do have an ace in the hole, though. It is standing next to a proximity mine. The moment it takes its turn and starts moving, it's going to explode and die.
Yeah, let's just hope that it doesn't stand still and shoot.
Yes, that would be a unfortunate thing to have happen.
Yeah, that really would be the probably the only thing it could do that could dick you over at the last minute.
Here's the thing. So I measured this one out. So if I moved there normally, the icon was showing me that I would have line of sight to the sectopod. When I Icarus jump, though, I don't.
Oh, whoops.
So, okay, so there's no line of sight to the sectopod from here. Okay, fine. Maybe I just miscounted or something.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I
That
was
thing
right.
that you predicted, GuavaMoment, has happened and dicked me over.
I can't believe that, actually. I actually, based on its fucking model right now, what in the hell? I'm actually upset that I was right about that. What a bunch of bullshit.
So I didn't have line of sight to it, but it had line of sight to me.
God.
And it moved, but didn't move, and, like, oh, that whole, whatever, it's all bullshit.
I'm just gonna respond to this video with that timestamp with the "That's XCOM" emote like 20 times.
Right. Hey, finally though, I got James Dean to major for Salvo, a ability I have been waiting for forever. It lets you launch bombs or grenades, or use heavy weapons without ending your turn, so you can, fire it and then shoot, or fire it and then fire more explosives.
Sounds indispensable compared to Hail of Bullets.
Hail of Bullets is actually really good too, because it's a guaranteed hit.
That also is good.
Yes.
Guaranteed hits are very good in this game.
Yeah, I remember your favorite moment, GuavaMoment, during the LP, was when a hail of bullets struck the Archon King and killed it instantly.
Yes, I do
Commander.
fondly recall that. Fondly. I've turned around my supreme disappointment in that happening. I love that moment now.
While you were discussing that, we turned that entire UFO worth of alien alloys into, like, a single PSI-amp for our PSI operative.
Oh, great.
That is one incredibly dense PSI-amp.
It's every frame has so much going on.
Interesting choice.
Oh, that's right, I picked up some cores from that, so I'm like, let's test some stuff. I'm like, I think I have one of every type of grenade. I'm pretty sure I have one of every type of ammo. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I ended up building an ammo and getting something I already have. Yep.
Womp womp.
Oh well. I mean, I've got
You win
fire,
some.
I've got poison, I got blue screen, I got tracer, I got talent. I don't think there is anything else.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Look at all the wounded people.
Oh, they'll be fine. Walk it off.
Yeah. No, they're good. Yeah. That's gonna be
look.
it. We're gonna wait for Bradford, I think, to chip in here somewhere. He's got something to say, and then we'll be out of here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear Bradford talk to us.
I always like to have this little, like a lot of the plot exposition just kind of comes in these incidental.
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life to begin immediately.
Wow, that's dire.
Yeah, we might want to do something about that.
Yeah, and quickly. Oh man, the processing of all non-essential life. Well, sorry, Canada.
See you later, Canada.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching. I've been Jade Star.
And I'm GuavaMoment.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.